Hi, Abby.
It is really bright, isn't it?
Yeah, you are shining.
I look like there's a big light on me or something. Welcome back to verbling.com with teacher Abby. We're going to be doing a lesson today on phrasal verbs. So go ahead and click on the green button to claim your ticket and join us. So Ali,
Yes.
what did you do with your hour off? Did you take another English lesson?
No. I played chess
Who did you play chess with?
with Victor.
With Victor from the class?
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe you weren't there. If you were there, I sent invitation for you play chess.
Okay. If I have time, I will beat you.
Okay. Maybe after class we can play.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I feel like getting beaten today. Let me say
Maybe. Okay.
hello to Paolo. Hi Paolo, how are you?
Hi, hello. I'm fine, and you?
Wonderful. We missed you, Paolo, this morning in the last class.
Yes, I was sleeping.
Sleeping.
Yes.
That's a terrible excuse. Terrible.
I
Good
know.
to see you again. Thanks for joining us again in the class.
Okay.
And Suno. Hi, Suno. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Thanks. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing today?
I'm a little drinking.
Pardon?
It's 5 a.m. in my country,
Drunk?
and
It's Friday in your country?
yes, very early Friday morning.
Ah, must be really early. Thank you for joining us today. It's nice to have you with us.
Thanks.
Hussein, good to see you again. How are you?
Thank you, Abby. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
Wonderful. Thanks for asking. Nice to have you with us today. Good to have you back. And hello, Daniel. Welcome back to class.
Hello, rise and shine, maybe.
It's really bright. I'm outside. I'm outside today. And it's true. It's really bright. I can see in the camera. I almost look a bit scary, I think.
Is it cold there? Is it cold? Sorry.
It's a little bit cold, yeah. Just because I'm in the shade, I thought maybe if I was in the sun, it would be too bright. So this is the shade. It's really sunny today, and it's a little bit chilly, but it's getting warm. It's about 25 degrees or so. I thought it was warmer, but it's not. 25.
30 degrees, right? Or Fahrenheit?
Yeah, centigrade. Hi, Amp. Welcome back to the class. Good to see you.
Hi, teacher. Good to see you as well.
Wonderful. Thanks for joining us. Sorry about yesterday.
Yes, I read on Facebook what happened to you connection.
You know what's funny is when we were in the class, I called on Ali, and then I was like, Ali, because I had switched my screen to the document, and then I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe Amp can help you. Amp, and then finally I went back to my screen, and I'm like, there's no power, there's nothing. I had a clash with myself. I know, it was so disappointing. All my classes that day ended up not working out, but thanks for coming back today. I'm happy to have you.
Nice to see you.
And Paolo, long time no see.
Yes, true. I'm fine. Thanks.
It's been a long time since I've had you in a class. What have you been up to?
Yeah, nothing special. Just I worked a lot and the recent days, so just that.
Oh, good
Just
for
the
you.
usual life, yes. Not so good because working is I'm a bit. I'm lazy.
Oh,
I-
well, not so good for you then.
yes, yes, not so good. No.
When I get lots of work, I get really happy because lots of work means more money, right?
No, in my case, no.
Are you on
That's the
salary?
yes. I've got a fixed salary.
Yeah, so that can be a little bit less appealing then to work lots for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Halcyo, I see that you have problems with your internet. Hopefully you're able to join us, but if you can't, you're with us in spirit, virtual spirit, and you can always send messages in the chat, okay? So today's lesson, we're going to be talking about phrasal verbs related to the verb keep. Suno, can you tell us what you think of when you hear the verb keep?
I'm sorry, what?
What do you think of when you hear the verb keep, or what is something you can keep?
Keep,
Keep,
the verb keep,
to keep.
to keep, it means that something I need to be being something in some status, keeping some in status.
Keep staying in one status.
Yes, some kind of
Interesting.
that.
Okay. Paolo, tell me about something that you have kept for a long time.
Me?
Yes.
I don't know. That I keep. Well, I don't know.
Something you have kept for a long time. Maybe an item, like an object that has been yours for a long period of time. Can you think of anything like that?
Well, I think that I kept my good how can I say notes at college.
You kept good notes in psychology.
No, at my college.
Oh, at your college.
Yes. Grades. I kept my grades. Good
I
grades.
kept good grades in college. Excellent example. Very good. What about you, Paolo? What's something that you have kept
Yes.
for a long time?
I've kept for a long time a guitar amplifier,
Hmm?
a really good one, and recently I have sell. I have sold it
What,
at a good price.
a guitar amp? A
Yes,
guitar?
because no, I really liked it, but it was too heavy because I live in the third floor in my flat.
Right.
So yes, I think it weighs like two men, more or less.
So you probably are happy to have sold it.
Yes, I think it's a problem with the is weight because it was a nice, very good amplifier, but I really don't need it. So
Okay.
yes, I am happy.
Thank you for sharing. What about you, Hussein? Something that you've kept for a long time.
Um. Okay. I have kept studying English. Yeah, for a long time.
Keep studying, Hussein. It's paying off.
Yeah.
Good example. Very good example. Thank you for sharing. What about you, Daniel? Either tell me about something you have kept for a long time or something you plan on keeping for a long time.
Well, I'm keeping an eye on the match while learning English with you.
What's happening?
0-0.
Maybe it'll be 7-0 in 10 minutes.
I don't think so. Oh man, that was hilarious.
Thanks for sharing that with us. What about you, Amp? How would you answer that? Something you have kept or something you plan on keeping for a long time?
Keep a secret.
What? Sorry?
To keep a secret.
To keep a secret. Are you good at keeping secrets, Amp?
Yes, I am.
So if I need to talk to somebody and tell them a deep, dark secret, I can trust you?
Sure.
That's an excellent, excellent quality to have, to be able to keep secrets. It's tough for me. I can keep a secret, and if somebody makes me promise, I will do it, but it is difficult sometimes. I'm just being honest, so you know what? Don't tell me anything. Ali, what about you? Tell me about something you have kept or you plan on keeping.
I keep some books I like to read,
Okay.
and some photograph from high school or university with my friends. That's all in my mind right now.
Okay, so you like to keep books from school. Do you ever look back at those books, Ali, and maybe restudy or do a review of what you had in them?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, so there is a point to keeping them.
Yeah.
Nicely done. I don't have it with me, but when I was a little girl, I don't know if any of you follow me on Facebook, but I have a friend on Facebook named Lisa. She's I've had her since I was 2 years old as my friend, and I just went and visited her mom in Canada. Her name's Betty. And Betty, when I was a little girl, she made me a doll that was about this big, and she had long dark hair, and her name was Molly. And I've had her since I was 2 years old. I can't get rid of her. I will keep her forever. Anybody else want to share an example of something they have kept or something they plan on keeping? All right, let's get into our phrasal verb exercise. We're going to read each phrasal verb. You guys know the drill. We'll read the phrasal verb, the definition, the example, and then we'll create our own questions and answers, okay? Why don't we start with Suno? Could you please read the highlighted words for us?
Okay. Keep X around. To keep something near you. And I always keep tissues around just in case I have to sneeze.
Okay, nicely done. Any questions? Perfect. And can we get you to read the next example for us as well? Paulo, do you want to read the second example?
Okay. Our new employee is really lazy. I don't think we are going to keep him around much longer.
Beautiful. Nicely done. Okay, so now what we're going to do is think of examples using the phrasal verb keep. Let's start with Daniel. Give me an example sentence using keep around.
Abby, you gotta keep your iPad around. You're waiting for that email.
Abby keeps her iPad around because, why?
She's waiting for an email.
For an email. Excellent sentence. Abby keeps her iPad around because she's waiting for an email. Excellent job. Very good. Amp, do you want to create another sentence for us?
Well, I usually have I keep a glass of water around during the class.
Why?
Because sometimes I get thirsty.
Sometimes I get thirsty. Thirsty.
Thirsty.
go over to, and I'm going to write some examples in the chat box as well. Let's go over to Hussein. Can you think of a question you could ask using keep around?
What do you usually keep around?
What do you usually keep around? So we'd say keep around you. Keep around you. And how would you answer that question, Hussein? What do you usually keep around you?
I keep my laptop around me.
Why do you like to keep your laptop around you?
Because it's very useful to do everything. So yeah, I keep it around me because I love it. We have a special relationship. Yeah.
And me and mine, a love-hate relationship.
Okay.
Paolo, what about you? What's something that you keep around?
What I like most keeping around is my kids when I am at home, for example. Yes, when I really like watching them playing in the living room, for example.
Aw, that sounds really nice. So what do you like to do with your children as you keep them around?
Playing with them and doing some funny jokes with them. And yes, something like that, or just running with them around the house.
Wonderful. Beautiful answer. Thank you for sharing that with us. Anybody else want to tell us what they like to keep around?
Can you use it with pets and persons?
Absolutely, pets and people. Pets and people.
Okay.
Does anybody have a special person that they like to keep around, close to them?
We can keep around the person or animal.
Yes, you can. A pet. So if you have a dog, you say, I like to keep my dog around, or I like to keep my pet around.
I don't keep around my ashtray.
I don't keep my ashtray around.
Yeah, I don't keep around my ashtray. Yeah.
I don't keep my ashtray around. So the noun goes in between keep and around. Okay?
I don't keep my ashtray around.
Beautiful. Excellent job. Anybody else want to share something they don't or they do like to keep around them? Nicely done. Okay, let's continue. Thank you for reading that, Suno. And next it'll be Paolo. Oh, we've got two Paolos. Okay, Brazilian Paolo. You can read the next one for us, okay? Can you read the examples as well?
Okay. Keep at, to continue doing something difficult, similar to hang in there, or stick with. I know you have a lot of stress in school, but if you can just keep at it for 6 more months, you will graduate and you will never have to take another class again.
Excellent. Good job, Paolo. So let's think of some examples, Paolo. Examples. Give me an example that is difficult, but if you're persistent, you end up being able to do it.
Okay. I need keep at the college because I want to finish it.
Okay, I need to keep at it. So, you need to start by identifying it with this phrasal verb. So you could say, need to keep at it, okay?
Okay.
So how do you keep at it? How do you keep at it when it comes to college? What do you do?
Well, I study hard
Mm-hmm.
and do all the homeworks, the works that I have to present.
Okay, very good. Excellent job, Paolo. Thank you for sharing. Ali, what about you? Something that is difficult, but you continue doing it.
Yes, learning English is very difficult, but I want to keep at it.
Good. What do you hope to accomplish? You keep at it, you work hard. What do you hope to accomplish? Learning English is. Ali?
I want to speak like native speakers, so maybe.
Okay, so if I keep at it, I will be able to speak like a native speaker. Nicely done. Daniel, do you want to give us another example?
Don't give up. Keep at it. I know you're gonna get the job.
Don't give up. Keep at it. Somebody is trying to get a job and they keep at it. What will they do? How will they show that they're keeping at it?
They're gonna keep trying.
Yeah, maybe applying again or trying to prepare for interviews, right?
Be positive, yeah.
Absolutely. Never underestimate the power of positivity, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're right.
Daniel, has that ever happened to you? Maybe where you've been persistent and you've kept at something and you were able to get something out of it?
Yeah, but not a job, just when I was studying in the flight school. Yeah, when I was trying to be to improve my flight skills. Yeah, I just kept trying. Yeah, it was successful.
You kept at it. Good for you. What about you, Hussein? Give us an example of when you have kept at something until you were able to make a success of it.
I have to keep at it and be patient. So I should give an example, or I should answer your question?
Well, if you have an example in mind, yeah, that's great. But I'd like to know about a time when you kept at it, when you kept at something.
I don't remember right now. Most probably I did, but
something that you have continued to work at even though it has been difficult?
I think my study comes to my mind, but I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think my study, most probably.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's think of the topic of fitness and health. Amp, give us an example related to fitness and health.
Me?
No, Amp.
Oh, okay.
That was perfect, Hussein. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I quick to eat chocolate, but if I want to be healthy, I have to keep up it.
Give it up? Give it up? Or keep at it?
Keep up it.
Keep at it. Okay, keep at it. That's true. So you might want to give in and eat that chocolate bar. But don't do it. Good. Anyone else have an example of a question or a statement you could use to describe or use this phrasal verb?
Is it similar to keep it on?
To keep it on?
Is it similar, the meaning?
No, keep it on is to maintain something on something else, like a cover or something that's put on another item. For example,
I mean, for example, the phrase, the sentence, "Don't give up, keep it on." In this case.
No, I don't think I've heard that expression before. I don't think that we would say that.
Okay.
It would be keep it up, or don't give up, keep at it.
Mm-hmm.
Or keep it up. Keep it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Okay, good job, you guys. Excellent. Let's go to our next phrasal verb. Our next one down, and we'll get Paolo from Italy to do that one for us. Go ahead.
Keep away from, to stay away, to keep someone near something. The neighbor yelled at us and told us to keep away from his garden. He even put up a sign in his yard that says, "Keep away."
Okay, nicely done.
Okay.
What do you guys think of this neighbor?
Angry.
He's an angry neighbor. Now, why do you think he's saying keep away from my garden? Why do you guys think he's saying that?
He has weed.
They want to protect their flowers.
That's a nice, innocent answer, Amp.
Yeah.
I think he might be a bit loner.
Maybe he's a loner. Very good. What other things could it be? Keep away. What do you own that you want other people to keep away from? Ali. What do you own? Or what's something that you have, or you, even a person it could be, so you don't have to necessarily own it, that you want other people to keep away from.
I don't know. I just thinking about money.
Money. Keep away from my money, you could say.
Yeah.
Money. Good example. Amp.
Don't be greedy. Sometimes the husband want to keep away the wife from the cell phone.
Okay, he wants to keep his wife, the cell phone, away from his wife.
Yeah.
Or his wife away from the cell phone, either or.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Suno? What's something that you have that you want other people to keep away from?
I want to keep people away from my girlfriend.
You want to keep away from your girlfriend?
I want to keep men away from my girlfriend.
I want to keep other men away from my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good. What about you, Paulo from Brazil?
Well, I yell to the people to keep away from my food.
Like Amp said.
Yeah.
Away from my food. Why do you want to keep away from your food?
Because I don't like when people from my home eat my food.
So you're talking like you don't like when they take food off of your plate?
No, for example, I have a chocolate in the storage and someone go there and eat it.
Keep away from my treats, you might say. Treats, like special food items.
Oh, okay.
Not keep away from my chicken or keep away from my eggs, right? Keep away from my treats, my chocolate bars.
Yeah.
When I was at home, I used to hide my chocolate bars under my bed because if I didn't, my father would eat them.
Yeah, I know that.
So if I told him keep away, it would not work.
Keep away from my couch.
From your couch? You don't want to share your couch with your friends?
Yeah, it's mine.
Couch potato.
Yeah, I am only potato.
I'm the only potato on this couch.
Yeah.
Nicely done. What about you, Paolo from Italy? What would you say about this? Something that you have that you want other people to keep away from?
I'd like that. I like other people to keep away from my businesses.
Okay, do you mean like your personal life?
Yes, yes.
Okay, we would say keep out of my personal life or stay out of my personal life.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? You could say keep away from personal life too. That's definitely a possibility. And what about you, Daniel, our last one?
Okay.
Well, talking about nosy people, for example, keep away from my desk, stop nosing around. None of your business. Get a life.
Get a life. They want to know about your life, though. That's what they want.
You could say that, yeah, get a life.
Yeah, you absolutely could. Get a life. Keep away from here. Okay, next. Keep X down, and let's have Paolo, or no, let's have Daniel read it for us.
Okay, keep something down. To eat food and not vomit. Usually when you're sick or on medication. The example too?
Yes, please.
Okay, I've been sick for the past 2 weeks. Today was the first day I was able to eat a big meal.
Okay. Does anyone have a question about this one?
No.
Okay. What is something that you find difficult to keep down? What is
So
something?
what is mean that keep down? It means to eat food.
To digest,
not
right?
Vomit.
It means to eat the food and digest it without vomiting.
So because someone is ill, so he or she cannot digest it, but cannot vomit it.
Exactly. So they vomit it up.
So the feeling is very bad and sick and something kind of thing.
Exactly.
Feeling.
Terrible feeling. Terrible feeling.
Okay, I know that.
Maybe. When you drink too much, it's very difficult to keep it down.
Oh, gross. It's very difficult to keep it down. Yeah, don't drink too much because that is gross when you can't keep it down. That's terrible. What about you, Amp? Can you think of something that maybe a time when or a situation where it's difficult to keep your food down or something down?
When I have a headache, usually I cannot keep anything down.
That sounds like a migraine.
Yep, usually.
Oh, I didn't know you suffered from migraines. I'm sorry to hear that, Amp.
Fortunately, lately I haven't had that kind of migraine, but I used to have.
No, that's terrible. I only know that because my sister suffers from migraines, and I've seen how painful and awful it can be.
Yeah.
Very good example. And let's go to Daniel. Something that you find difficult to keep down.
Can you use it with normal food? I mean, if you're not sick, if you're, for example, eating crickets or bugs in Japan and you absolutely abhor insects.
Yeah, you could say. You could use that as an example. So say it in an example for me.
Okay. Yesterday I was in a Japanese restaurant, and I was able to keep the bugs down.
Ooh, good for you.
Good for you.
Paolo from Italy, tell us about something that you find difficult to keep down, a food that you don't like.
Yes, I find difficult to keep down prawns that aren't so fresh.
Prawns? Prawns?
Sí, prawns, yes.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to eat bad seafood. No bad seafood.
No. I prefer just fresh. I want to be sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what about you, Paulo?
Well, I like all kinds of food, but I think that I will keep down when I when I try to eat escargot, maybe.
I can't keep escargot down.
Yes.
Very good. So you can actually put the food in the X, the spot of the X. You can say, I can't keep escargot down. I can't keep alcohol down if I've had too much. I can't keep bugs down, for example. And Suno, for you, what would you say?
I bought some fruit some days ago, but I can't keep it down.
Okay, very good. What do you mean, Daniel? Which one is better? Oh, gross. What do you mean? Which one is better, like more polite, or which one is?
Yeah, more polite.
I would say for me in my culture, throw up.
Okay, and that's a common one, right?
It's very common, yeah. That's what I say. That's what my family has said my whole life, and I like to think we're kind of polite people. Kind of. All right, let's go to our next one, and it's Amp's turn to read the phrasal verb for us and the examples.
Keep from, to stop yourself from doing something.
Mm-hmm.
I was so angry and at Derek last night. It took all of my self-control to keep from hitting him. I'm trying to keep from eating too much red meat because my doctor said I have high blood pressure.
Excellent. So it's stopping yourself from doing something, to keep from it. Keep from it. So just think from the noun or from the thing that you want to stay away from, okay? Now, who'd like to start? Maybe we'll get Ali to start this time. Tell me about something that you purposely try to keep from.
I kept from the smoking.
I have kept from smoking. No, I've decided to keep from it. Yeah, I suppose that works. It's kind of an interesting sentence form, but it does work. And moving left, so no?
I'm trying to keep from fighting to somebody.
Very good. Okay. If you want to buy a house one day, what should you keep from? If you want to buy a house one day, what should you keep from? Who can answer?
From noise.
Sorry, Amp?
From noise.
To keep from noise, okay. Okay, so what we're talking about what would prevent you from buying a house?
I think you keep from spending too much money.
Exactly.
You save your money.
Exactly. Else have an example they'd like to share with us for keep from?
Can I say when I'm swimming on the sea, I'm always trying to keep myself from swimming out of the shore? Or that's not gonna work.
I try to keep from swimming out too far. You could say.
Try to keep swimming out too far. Okay, there you go.
Why do you try to keep from swimming out too far, David or Daniel?
From the shore, I mean. Well, that's an example.
Okay. So you might say, oh, because you could drown or because it gets deep, right?
Yeah, biting by a shark.
What is swimming out? Is it going too far from the shore?
Yeah, exactly. Swimming out too far is when you're far from the shore, deep into the ocean or the lake.
Okay.
Okay, so you try to avoid. Because of the sharks, exactly. Okay, good. Anybody else want to share an example for keep from? Something that you stop yourself from doing? Okay, nicely done. Let's go to the next one. Oh, high blood pressure. Somehow they got mixed up. So let's do the next one for us. Go ahead, Ali.
Okay. Keep up with. To move as fast as another person. To not fall behind. To stay aware of something, news or sport, for example. John and I were neck and neck for the entire race, but he pulled ahead at the very end, and I couldn't keep up with him. I used to be a huge baseball fan, but I don't really keep up with it anymore.
Okay, so it can either mean to stay at the same pace as another person or to stay current with information. Let's see, starting with Paulo from Brazil, what is something that you like to keep up with?
Something. Well, to move with as fast as another person is like a race.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, okay. I need to keep. I need to keep up with Usain Bolt. I don't know.
You need sorry?
I need keep up with Usain Bolt.
I don't know who that is. Is that a person?
Yeah,
Usain Bolt, athlete from Jamaica, right?
Oh my. I'm embarrassed. I don't know who it is. I hope that's not crazy.
He's a athlete.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the fastest person in the world.
I see. So you want to be able to keep up with him.
Yes.
Fat chance. Ali would say fat chance.
Yeah, fat chance.
Good answer, Paolo. Fantastic. And what about Paolo from Italy? Can you give me an example of something that you'd like to keep up with?
I like to keep up with the news on BBC, for example, to improve my listening skills in English.
Absolutely. I like to keep up with the news. In fact, that's a super common expression in English. Keep up with the news, to stay current. Daniel, do you think it's important to keep up with the news? Why or why not?
Yeah, of course. You gotta know what's going on in the world, in your country. If the aliens are coming or not.
Yeah, okay.
Just kidding. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's good to know when the aliens are coming because when they do, you want to be ready for them, right?
Yeah.
Anyone else have a different opinion? Do you think it's important to keep up with the news? Why or why not? Okay. What's something that you like to keep up with, Em?
With technology.
Okay, why?
Because that is related with my field.
Technology. So what would happen to your job or your career if you decided that you were going to stop reading about technology and stop learning about the latest products? What would happen?
You are going to be old-fashioned and you are not going to be hired.
Exactly. Fantastic answer. Who has a job that requires them to keep up with things?
Doctors.
Sorry?
The doctors.
Doctors absolutely keep up in the medical field. Very good job. Anybody else?
Yeah, pilots.
Yes? Pilots? Why do you think what do pilots need to keep up with?
Well, with everything new in the industry, manufacturers and stuff like that, and the things that comes up from the accidents, for example.
Yeah, I was just saying, I saw something, was it in Brazil that they had like a near miss on in the airport?
Yeah, I think so.
I just saw this. I don't know if it was actually a recent news article because I saw it on Facebook, but it was one of the airplanes was taxiing and the other one was trying to land and it just about crashed.
Oh, no, that wasn't us. Yeah, I saw that, but that wasn't in Brazil.
Oh,
I don't remember the country, yeah, but that's what we call runway incursion. That's why the pilots weren't aware of that, the situation.
Scary.
Bad situational awareness. That's what you call it. How you call it.
Very good. Thanks for sharing that with us. Situational awareness. Anybody else want to give me an example of something in your job that you need to keep up with?
Yes. For example, my job. I have to keep up some rules or laws about my job because it's change very often. If I don't keep up with them, I could make mistakes.
Absolutely. Good example. Got to keep up with it, Ali. Keep on it. Keep up with it.
Yeah.
Very good. Anybody else want to share? I have to keep up with my grammar, with my lessons, otherwise I get fired. I don't want to get fired. All right. Excellent work, you guys. Any questions on the phrasal verbs that we've looked at today before we continue? We have keep around, keep at, keep away, keep something down, keep from, keep up with. Any questions?
I have a question.
Okay.
We have a keep from and keep away. Is there some differences?
They're very similar. To keep away, first of all, to keep from is to stop yourself from doing something. So you're talking about an action, any possible verb or action, walking, running, yelling, falling down, okay? Whereas keep away is to stay away from a specific item, your location.
Okay.
So one is your action and the other is your location or the place that you are.
Okay, I'm just avoiding from something.
Exactly. Very good. You're avoiding a certain place or person.
Yeah.
Let's go into our exercises, okay? And we can start with Paolo from Italy. Do the first one for us.
Okay. The first one is okay. Mickey told me the funniest joke I have ever heard yesterday. Yesterday? Okay. Every time I think of it, I can't keep from laughing.
Excellent job.
Is it?
I can't.
Sorry, I have just sorry, teacher. I have a question about yesterday.
Okay.
Is it good with I have ever heard yesterday? With yesterday, is it good to use this verb?
To use what verb? Heard?
Yes.
Yes.
Heard. No, heard. I have ever heard.
Mickey told me the funniest joke I have ever heard yesterday, meaning that yesterday the joke was told.
Okay, it's related to told of the past. Okay.
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 What makes it difficult for you to keep from laughing, Paolo? What makes it difficult for you to keep from laughing?
Keep from laughing when someone in my workplace are doing something funny, but in a by chance, without wanted, without
Okay, so they have an accident. They have some kind of accident.
Accident, yes. Nothing serious, yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Paulo. Paulo from Brazil, can you do number 2 for us?
Yeah. I always keep up with my cell phone. Keep around just in case I get an important phone call.
Okay, there you go. Keep my cell phone around.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Remember the noun goes in between keep and around, right?
Okay, I forgot. Sorry.
That's okay. Good job. So, Paulo, is that true for you? Do you like to keep your cell phone around?
No, I usually don't use my cell phone, but sometimes my friends call me and I keep my cell phone around sometimes. Yeah.
Maybe when you're expecting a call, right?
Yeah.
Nicely done. Number 3, Suno.
I used to read the newspaper every day, but I don't really keep away from keep up with the news anymore because I find it too depressing. Depressing.
Nicely done. Do you agree with that? Is that why you would avoid watching the news, because you find it a little bit sad or depressing?
Yes. Once I find that every news there is some very depressing news is always then. So I want to find some very good news in the. So I Googled it, type it, good news. Then I find it the good news. The news agency kind of thing. They always make some good news.
Excellent.
So,
that's a nice idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. Over to Ali with number 4.
Okay. Jenny accused Bill of stalking her, so the judge ordered Bill to keep away from Jenny.
Very good. Why did the judge order that?
Because Jenny accused Bill.
Yeah, what was Bill doing?
Bad thing.
He was stalking her, which means following her and trying to know everything she's doing, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Number 5, Amp.
I had food poisoning on Monday. I threw up every time I tried to eat or drink. I couldn't keep anything down, not even water.
Beautiful. Excellent. I couldn't keep anything down. Whoops. Good. Number 6, Daniel.
I don't like going for bike rides with Dennis. He rides really fast and it's hard to keep up with him.
Beautiful. Nicely done. Keep up with him. And number 7, we'll go back to Paulo from Italy.
Okay. Mandy worked 2 part-time jobs while she was in the university, and she struggled to make ends meet. However, she kept at it and eventually graduated with honors.
Excellent. Good job. Very, very good job. So that's it for our worksheet, filling in the blanks. Does anyone have any questions about those phrasal verbs?
No.
Any questions at all? All right. I'm going to show you one more thing. Just a second here. I'm going to show you a picture. And I want you guys to tell me what phrasal verb from our list today matches with it. Oops, just a second. Have to take my screen share off. and re-share it. Sorry about that. Okay.
What's that?
What do you guys think? What
Keep at it.
possible...
You can fly. No?
Yeah, good job, Daniel. Or what else could it be? Keep at it, you can fly. What else might it be?
Keep away from it. You can't.
Cannot keep up with the eagle.
Oh, yeah, good one.
Keep
Can't
around
keep
it.
I'd like to
So
keep this
sweet.
bird around. It is very sweet, isn't it?
Keep around.
Keep away from the cat.
Yeah.
Good job, you guys. Beautiful work in today's classes. Thank you so much for joining me. Are there any questions or comments before we close?
Yes, teacher, can you share the document?
The document?
That, yes.
Oh, like the one that I shared in the class? I can. I thought I did share it. Sorry. I will put it here for you, Amp, in the chat box. Do you see it there?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, thank you guys for coming. It was lovely to see you, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.
The teacher, take care.
Idioms, right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Take care, you
Bye.
guys. Have a wonderful
Bye.
afternoon.